There is fun fact of the day. Fun fact. I was at a sleepover once. It was Halloween. It was like my first like Halloween that I was like in high school that I went out and was like a cool kid. And there's some, I don't even know if I told these on stream. So I was in high school and I was hanging out with a bunch of friends and they were having a sleepover at their house. And here's the issue. Okay. So as someone who has been allergic to dairy for their entire life, Halloween I love, but there's mixed feelings about the holiday because when I went trick-or-treating, 95% of the things I couldn't eat, right? Because a lot of it is chocolate and milk and all that great stuff. So I go out with my friends for Halloween, and there's a group of us. And like, I know this is going to come to a shock. We were not the cool kids. But one of the kids, who actually had the same birthday as myself, he had a backpack filled with eggs, shaving cream, and toilet paper. Never used it. But he was just like, we're all cool kids. We never used it. So we're walking along. Everyone has like bags of candy. And I have zero. I have zero in my bag because there's nothing there. So we get to this house and they left out a jack-o'-lantern filled with candy. And it was Dum Dum Pops. And as someone allergic to milk, this was my holy grail because I had zero candy and I was like, oh my God, it's Dum Dum Pops. It was like the only thing I could eat. So the light was off and I was like, I'm a high school kid, so like I'm kind of a dick. So I literally took the jack-o'-lantern and dumped it into my bag because it was all the candy I could eat that night. And as soon as I did that, the porch light went on. So I stood there and was like, I'm going to have to answer to these people. In reality, they were just turning the light on because they heard trick-or-treaters. But the guy I was with took off running. And there was these fences, like, you know, like the big log fences where like there's big gaps in between. There's like three of them. It's like one on the bottom, one in the middle, and one on the top. He tried to go through the bottom and the middle one, but he was too unathletic. So he just leaned on the bottom one and the whole thing collapsed and it broke. And I'm just standing there on these people's doorstep, cause like ready to answer. I'm like, I'm sorry, I took all the candy. And he's like, Tom, I broke their fence, run! So I take off running after that. Nobody was chasing us. And at that point, we're walking down the street, and the friend that I'm with has the backpack full of all the things he shouldn't have. And the cops come by, because they're going after, like, I don't know, people who are actually doing things. And this kid freaks out and is like, they're going to come after me. They're going to come after me with the bag. And he starts running as fast as he can. So we all start running as fast as we can. And we make it like 5 minutes into running. The cops were not coming after us. They're like, wait, why are we running? And they're like, I don't know. But the good thing we did. So anyway, the point of the story was we get back to my friend's house. And on Saturday, this was a Friday night, and on Saturday, Yu-Gi-Oh! The animated series, there was on 2 time slots. It was like 8 a.m. Eastern and 11 a.m. Eastern, Well, I really wanted to see the new episodes. So I woke up at like 7 o'clock and pretended to have a sore throat because they wanted to hang out all day. And I was like, guys, I'm really not feeling good. I don't know what happened. I think I might have strep throat. So I called my parents and I was like, I'm feeling pretty sick. And they drove me home and I got to watch the episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! And that was the first real Halloween I went out. And it was good. And it was worth it.